Yeah, Daryl and Paolo, they don't know. They don't know.
LA Ghetto.
Oh my god. Yeah, alrighty, welcome back to the Flophouse for some midway-style entertainment. For some mid-style entertainment, of course. I'm always providing that. And you can't get more mid than Cruis'n on the Wii. This is an interesting, quote-unquote interesting game that I've talked a bit about before in the Cruis'n USA retrospective on the Main Matt Muscles channel. Look at that title screen. That's how you know you're in for a good time. Cruis'n utilizes a save block. Remember save blocks? I love save blocks. They're coming back, huh? They're coming back in a big way. Yeah. Look at that. Look at all the animation, the production value of Cruis'n on the Wii. Just Cruis'n. It should have been called Just Cruis'n. Come on.
Just Cruis'n. Well, baby, I don't care. Just Cruis'n.
I love the shine on these. Right? It really reminds me of how Cruis'n Blast looked later. I don't know nothing about no cars. I pick ones. The Firebird sounds cool, like Mustang or Cheetah.
People don't want cars named after hungry old Greek broads.
Times Square.
Times Square. It's easy, or so she says. So these are the loading screens for this game. They're insane. I'd be cutting most of them out.
5 hours later.
And this, well, we're going to get into it, but this game is like a 2007, 2008, something like that. But it's an arcade game from like 2003, I think. The year. I know it's based on an arcade game. I'm right on the cusp of mentioning that for those that don't know. My God. Here we go. Here's our nice floating woman. She's just kind of hanging out there. Hi, lady. Amazing. So, big spoilers for those that don't know. This is just a Fast and the Furious game with all mentions of the Fast and the Furious cut out of it. It's the exact same game except for certain logos. I think there's even some existing logos that are still in the code or like, oh Jesus, like on a billboard, that type of thing. So as far as I know, Midway put out a Fast and the Furious game, but then they lost the license or their license expired, and then they're like, oh shit, well, we still have Cruis'n. Let's just slap the Cruis'n name on it and change nothing. Like, I think it's the exact same game. And like, oh, what does that mean, Matthew? Tell me. Losing the Cruis'n branding, what does that mean? Well, it means you miss out on a great soundtrack. That's one thing you can certainly say about them. They'll have very good soundtracks. They're all tuned to the place that you're in. And I don't know if this is not made by Raw Thrills. I think Raw Thrills may have made the cabinet or something like that for the original one. Raw Thrills did make other Fast and Furious games and a bunch of other racing games in the 2000s. But yeah, this was Just Cause Games I saw at the start, but they could have been the ones that just did the port work. Like Times Square, this is the least busy Times Square ever. Where are we? In I Am Legend? There's no cops, there's no pedestrians. At least have some FMVs of... Oh! The cars are empty, by the way. Did you see that shit? Hey... Second, yeah! I'm the biggest of the losers. Good old Matty Fatty holding it down, Cruis'n style. Yeah! Fuck you, Bobby! Did you see him? Fuck you, Bobby.
Choose transmission.
Why would you ever take
Race
manual?
Wars.
I forgot. Now, to be fair, I think they called it that in like Fast and the Furious like 4 or something. Or, yeah, 4. They're like, we're going down to Race Wars. I was like, whew. That's, okay, have fun. The same lady from New York flew over to wherever this is. I wonder if that lady in the hot pants and the pink top, like, if she knew what she was being a part of when she decided to be in the race wars. There's just oil fields. I'm not sure what this is. We're like in Mad Max territory here. So Cruis'n is probably best known not for the fact that it released or for its gameplay or anything. It's for that car vault. I think this game is most infamous because back in the day, like circa 2007, someone posted the first screenshot of Cruis'n that Midway officially released, and it's like the most low-res shitty picture ever. Like, it's worse than what this game looks like, and it's just a shitty car model flipping around. It's probably going to be used in the thumbnail that just says car vault, and that was it. And it looks so bad. And this was like of those glorious days where, like, you know, there were big Wii warriors. I was amongst them, where you were like, no, the Wii can make great graphics. It can, because there was those bull shots from Red Steel that Ubisoft put out that made the game look like pretty cool graphically, and then it was way less than that. And yeah, that's how you do that shit. Yeah, I car flipped, vaulted to victory. Was it? Always second. That's fine. I'm used to it. Proving once again that now I'm first in the race wars. I knew it. Yeah, and I keeping my Pontiac Firebird. Put all that shit on it. I should make like a NWO Wolfpack car. This lady has shown up again. Girl, you're starting to stalk us in our races. So yeah, there is a guy in that car, in the one with no hood. Not hood. Oh god, I know nothing about cars. That doesn't have like a roof. But in the other character models, there was absolutely zero. We saw it. It was ghost cars, confirmed. So the reason why this game actually looks quite poor, like even more poor than usual. Oh my chat, nitrous. I just want Vin Diesel's face to be in this Pontiac Firebird, and I want his like skin to be shredding off as he like slaps down that nitrous. You know, you have to take a little bit of damage when you use nitrous to your general face area. But yeah, because I'm actually playing this on Wii hardware, and the reason why is because I think this game only controls with the fucking wheel, not the Wii. Well, you can use the wheel, but the with only the Wii remote with motion controls. So we can have a nice little Mario Kart Wii notification saying, I'm using motion controls. I believe it only uses it. I didn't look in the options, but that's by memory. That is my good memories. Oh fuck, I'm playing Cruis'n USA. Not even Cruis'n USA. Look at that. No one's around to clap for me. I'm on my back hooves and everything. Fourth! That's worse than second. We're almost there. Almost there. Wait, no. I don't know if we're almost there because there's no fucking map. I guess it was important to have the airtime listed. Thank God. Wait, no. Hold on. That could still be fourth. Huh? Oh. Thank Christ. Thank Paul Walker in heaven. Yeah, with the big dumb engine poking out. Ooh. Maybe we can make an NWO Wolfpack car.
So turn your back on the Wolfpack. You might wind up in a body bag.
Malibu.
Ooh, maybe we could see Malibu Stacy here. She's got a new hat, I heard. So, having actually driven around the Pacific Coast Highway with Crime Tina in Malibu like twice, I'm going to see this for accuracy. One thing is that there's going to be a bunch of very small, tiny houses right on the water's edge there that cost $150,000 to rent on Airbnb for a night. That's accurate. So we'll be on the lookout for those. Somehow it's it's playing loose with the Pacific Highway. There's not whole sections of it that are crumbling into the water. So, as we've already seen, getting back to the game, this is it. You've seen everything. If there's no other mechanics to it, I mean, this is pretty much what Cruis'n USA was. No, not USA. World and Exotica, because it had the double tapping the pedal for a little boost and jumps and stuff, and stunts in general. But that's kind of it. At least Blast had like the arcade version of the yeah! Yeah! If you're not first, you're last! Just what is that kayfabe to the driver? Like, is a giant image of a bikini girl, the trophy, being beamed directly into his retina?
Central Park.
Oh yeah, it's a good place to race. People, New Yorkers won't complain about that. This is just gonna be filled with people going, "Hey, I'm walking here." Yeah, that's the Central Park music we know. What would Central Park music even be? I don't have any answers there. Look at all these giants. Like we can't make polygonal models. We just can't. You gotta film a bunch of randos in front of a green screen and just call it a day. But it's like, even by 2003 standards, I think this looks like kind of poor. Like, if this was on the PS2, I'd be like, in 2003, I'd be like, think about it, Gran Turismo. This looked bad back then. So putting this on the Wii in the 2007 did not help matters much. And to be honest, is this the worst cruising game in the Cruis'n cinematic universe? It's actually not. I wish it was, because I wish that this was the worst one, because that would mean Cruis'n Velocity on the GBA, and the GBA could perform some magic, and it has some actual great looking racing games here and there. That are cool because they're like 16-bit-ish looking, you know, they're sprite-based. And because Cruis'n Velocity, despite it having velocity in the title, is super slow and like sludgy, it's just the most guzzled, like not fun thing to play. It's just, Fuck
the police coming straight from the underground.
Alright, and the subway is pretty cool, I'll give it that. I don't know if trains actually show up here, it's been a while. I really wish you could customize your license plate there. We could have had, I don't know, Paizuri written on the back. But no, MWY, what is that even? That's not even a name. At least, why can't it be Maddie Fat at the, you know? Have I not earned that? Yeah! Speaking of earning! Look at her. Putting food on the table for her kids. Yeah, everything's coming up Maddie Fat. Yeah, Daryl and Paolo, they don't know. They don't know.
LA Ghetto.
Oh my god. Like Skid,
Ghetto.
like it's being so vague. Where are you saying we are? Like, there's no town that's called that. You don't find that on Google Maps. It just says that like outright. I don't think it does. I love the girl in the voice acting booth that just had to say like, LA Ghetto, Race Wars, that one part of town we don't talk about. All right, let's do it. We'll see what surprises await for us in the LA Ghetto. We have a Dark Souls level name pop up right here. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so we're starting off in like the shipping, warehouses and stuff. That's not a ghetto. You better show me a ghetto sooner rather than later. Okay, this still seems like a regular part of town. Kind of on the highway now, so I don't know. That there's still at least one more Fast and the Furious movie. I think they're talking about a third one, like a part 3 to Fast X, but after Fast X1 has already like been a huge downturn since the last couple. I think they're just doing the one, but doing the two-parter thing, right? Oh my god, I'm destroying so much of that gas station. So maybe leading up to that, we could do like a week of Fast and the Furious games, because there's like actually a shitload. Like, there are a couple of arcade games. I think there's one that's not even car-based, like it's Fast and the Furious Super Bikes maybe, and then there's like the weird 360, then there's like a PS2 one that might even be this one. I don't even remember. There's a weird PS2 one that's very, very early on. Wow, that's a lot of flips. I didn't get like stun bonus for that. And then there's one on the 360 and PS3 called Showdown. We've already obviously did a full LP on the Matt and Muscles main channel of Crossroads, which I still really like and will defend. And if I die on that hill, I die on that hill. Well, we're just Terminator 2 now. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I didn't really see anything that I felt was ghetto-esque. Nice, super flip. Oh, that bastard! But did I not even get first? Did I not even get second? Third! I'm the third king of the ghetto. Alright, I think we got time for one more track. Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, we're not gonna fuck that place up. I think that's what we got time for, because honestly, without a bunch of really crazy bullshit happening in a cruising game, like dinosaurs or like explosions or jets, like it's just not cruising, you know? So these tracks, very pedestrian by those standards. Alright, here we go. God, these people need lives. They just follow these car races around. Like, just get a hobby. You're not even the ones racing. Anyway. Oof, the night stages look way better because you can mask shit, I guess. Everything bleeds into each other, but this, oof. Like, there's not even any lighting in this game, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that actually, there's no lighting sources. I don't even know. 8 seconds behind. Okay, we need to catch up. So, when's that Golden Gate that we're talking about? This isn't even it. Sorry, can't pay the toll. Gotta race. Race wars. Jeez, yeah, they're saving it. I guess it's gonna be the big finale, the big bridge. This is the little baby bridge that leads up to the Golden Gate Bridge. This is like the silver door bridge. Is that it? It's supposed to be red. Is it not supposed to be red? Have I been lied to? Are we still not there? No, we're going into the city. Is this like a Mandela effect thing? Is the Golden Gate Bridge not red in real life? Could they not show it in the game with its real color? Was it a licensing problem? We'll see. We need to finish the race first. Maybe it's gonna be like the how fast are you? Did you see that shit on the billboard? I saw that. You can smell the Vin Diesel's stink all over the thing, all over the game code. There it is. Okay. I sure got Fast and the Furious egg on my face. Yeah, we're gonna have the big finale, and then maybe the bridge will explode once I pass the finish line. Let's do it. Strong end. There she is. Again. That's what we want to go out on. She's just awkwardly standing there with the trophy. She's like, all right, you can take it. Just take it. All right, I think that's a wrap up on Cruis'n. Just Cruis'n. It should have been called Just Cruis'n. Giving you gold here, Midway.
New England.
No, absolutely not. I don't want to see the fall colors come. All right, so yeah, that's it for Cruis'n. It's just Cruis'n. That's all it is. It's not very good, but I hope you got a laugh out of it. But if there's any other arcade racers you'd like me to play on the channel, I can certainly do that. You put some comments in the thing or tell me on the thing. Maybe I can cruise on over to those games sometime in the future in the Flophouse.
Yeah. Well, it's the lyrical paragraphs. Your tracks make me laugh. In front of the microphone, you're getting past math.